Hello, I'm Steve. This is Bit of Munch. Now, you might remember several weeks ago I put up a poll asking you which one of the new Iceland Italpizza pizzas you wanted me to review first. And you voted for the meat feast. Well, since then, I haven't been able to find them. Until now. Because I have got. But you know what I've got. You've seen the title. Italpizza. The ultimate stuffed crust. Meat feast. £3.50. Bit pricey. I mean, the Iceland own brand takeaway stuffed crust pizzas are very good. And they're quite a bit cheaper than this. So I wonder if this will be worth the extra. Product of Italy. Right, and this says pizza with tomato and barbecue sauce, mozzarella cheese, seasoned beef, pepperoni and pork belly. Crust filled with smoked scamorza cheese, ricotta and mozzarella cheese. I've never heard of scamorza cheese, have you? Nope. But if it's smoked, then that's fine by me. I mean, I love smoked cheese anyway. Now, the cooking instructions on this are a bit strange. Right, remove all packaging, preheat the oven, then let the pizza thaw at room temperature. Well, I don't know about you, but my oven? What's that? My oven heats up in about 10 minutes. The pizza isn't going to thaw out in 10 minutes, is it? Okay. Place it on baking paper on the rack at middle height and bake for 8 to 10 minutes or until the cheese has melted. Well, it's going to take longer than 8 to 10 minutes, isn't it? It's been out for about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. I mean, it's still frozen. But there it is. Let's just pick it up. It's not going to fall off, is it? No. There it is. There's a nice bit of charring there on the crust. And the bits of meat on it are absolutely tiny. But we'll see what it's like. We'll find out, won't we? Right, there's quite a lot of bump on the back here. And there's the bump. There's the shed load of ingredients. I'm not going to go through all the ingredients. As I said, scamorza cheese. Never heard of that. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the percentages. It's all a bit confusing. You've got brackets and then brackets within brackets. Yeah. Have a look on the Iceland website if you want to know more about the ingredients. Right, basically, since 1991, this is our masterpiece cheese, the real kicker. Okay, 470 grams, don't know if I mentioned that. Real cheese explosion. Now, what do you think about stuffed crust pizzas? I quite like them. I know the cheese in them is usually sort of quite sort of fake and rubbery, isn't it? But I actually like that. I mean, a lot of people don't, and I get why you wouldn't like it, but I do. But very rarely does the cheese actually ooze or string out like that and like that. But anyway, this one might. Right, what else can I tell you about it? I don't know. Not a lot. Right, I'll get the oven on. I'll get that in there. And we'll find out how long it takes. As I said, it says on here to thaw it. And then it'll take 8 to 10 minutes. Well, it's going to take about twice that. At least twice that, isn't it? Okay, I'll get it done. And we'll find out. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I've tried a couple of Italpizza pizzas before. And they've been very good. So I'm hoping this one will be good as well. Right, We'll find out soon. And here it is. Look at that. Yay. Dare I tip it anymore? I better not, had I? This took about 20 minutes. About. I wasn't timing it exactly. The smell coming off this it's definitely smoky, slightly barbecuey, and a bit meaty. Which is what you'd expect, really. You know, when you think about the ingredients. When I cut it up, there wasn't any cheese pull at all from the crust or the pizza itself. So we'll find out if there is any cheese pull when I bite into it. Okay, here goes. Ultimate stuffed crust meat feast pizza. First of all, I'm pleased that it's just it's a tomato and barbecue sauce base, because I don't like pizzas that are just barbecue sauce base. You know, a light barbecue sauce, which is what this is basically, is just right for me. What I'm not so keen on is the little bits of meat on it. When I have a meat feast pizza, I like there to be big old slices of pepperoni and, you know, big chunks of whatever other meat they put on there. These tiny little pieces, he said, nearly spitting one out. The mouthfeel is just, it's just not right in my opinion. Right, I had a bit of the crust just now with the rest of it. Let's try the crust on its own, if I can. There's a very slight smokiness there. It's a very rubbery cheese in the crust, which is what you normally get. You can probably gather I'm not that impressed with this. Yeah, definitely not ultimate. Definitely not. It's okay. I've been waiting so long for this range of pizzas to come out. Perhaps I was expecting too much. I don't know. No, I've tried a lot of pizzas, a lot, in my years on this planet. And this is just average. The Iceland own brand takeaway stuffed crust pizzas are much better than this, and they're cheaper. So I wouldn't have this again. You know, it's all right. I'll eat it. You know, it's pizza. But yeah, definitely not again. What a shame. I was so looking forward to this. I wonder if any of the others in the range are any better. Please let me know if you've tried any others in this range, this ultimate stuffed crust Italpizza range. I mean, the pepperoni one has got big slices of pepperoni. Is that any better? I'd like to think so, but who knows? Right, that's left me on a bit of a downer, that one. Still, I've got a big old pizza to eat. Yay! Right, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.